Good evening, I'm Jaclyn St. James, and today is Sunday, October 21st, 2012. In world news, Northern Ireland Health Minister Edwin Poots has announced he will challenge a landmark ruling to overturn the ban that prevents gay couples from adopting in the country. The Northern Ireland Human Rights Commission, who initially brought the case, welcomed the decision. Mr. Poots has been described as an evangelical Protestant who remains opposed to same-sex relationships. He also rejects the theory of evolution. John O'Doherty, the director of Northern Ireland's Rainbow Project, criticized Mr. Poots' decision to seek an appeal and accused the minister of allowing his personal prejudices to influence his public responsibilities. Earlier this year, Mr. Poots angered equality campaigners after he decided to retain Northern Ireland's blanket ban that prevents gay and bisexual men from donating blood. England, Wales, Scotland challenged the law in November 2011 and opted for a one-year deferral, meaning gay and bisexual men can donate providing they remain celibate for 12 months. In U.S. news, last week we brought you a story out of New York of a boy named Ryan Anderson who was denied his Eagle Scout pin because of his sexuality. Recently, on his 18th birthday, Ryan Anderson received a symbol of the Boy Scouts' highest honor. He got it on Monday from another Eagle Scout, Matthew Kimball, 30 years old, who was also in his troop years ago and publicly came out as gay after learning about his fellow Scouts' plight. Anderson came out in July to his fellow Scouts in a letter that was focused on bullying in the troop, but he said his Scoutmaster knew before then that he was gay and had encouraged him to stick with the troop when he had thought about not pursuing his Eagle Scout rank. His final Eagle Scout project focused on bullying. Named the Tolerance Wall, it consists of 288 tiles depicting acts of kindness and is displayed at his middle school, where he also says he endured name-calling over his sexual orientation. He said he was also bullied in the Boy Scouts because he was gay. The Boy Scouts of America have a long-standing policy denying membership to gay leaders and scouts, which they reaffirmed earlier this year after a 2-year confidential review of the controversial ban. The organization said last week in a statement that because of Anderson's sexual orientation that he did not agree to Scouting's principle of duty to God, he is no longer eligible for membership in Scouting. But the family has disputed that, saying that the only reason Anderson was denied the rank is because the Boy Scouts of America has a problem with Ryan being gay. To earn the Eagle rank, which is in its 100th year, Scouts must progress through 5 lower ranks, earn 21 merit badges, and serve 6 months in a leadership position, among completing other tasks. More than 2 million young men have received the Eagle rank. Last week, 300 Eagle Scouts had returned their regalia to the Boy Scouts in protest since mid-July. Anderson said he is looking forward to returning to high school and being out of the spotlight, though he knows this experience has changed the course of his life. He initially thought he would go into the family business after college, but now has some new ideas. If you are a current or former member of the Boy Scouts and would like to share your thoughts on the membership policy, you can email me at jaclynstjames.weebly.com. In local news, well, I do hope that everyone got to see my first printed story in the SFGN newspaper. I am very proud of it. It is my first time my stories have been in print. Well, if you have time to look at it, it's page 26 of the SFGN News, or you can log on to southfloridagaynews.com. Under this week's printed edition, you'll see my story, and under guest columnists. Okay, guys, so here's the moment you have all been waiting for, my big reveal. Okay, so last week I gave you 2 hints on my Facebook page of something that I would be announcing this week. Here are the first 2 hints. And this week's hint was this. So any guesses? Okay, well, since I can't hear you, only one person from my viewers, all the way from Madrid, Spain, Anna, I'm going to try to say this right, Streparson, got it right. I'm announcing my Halloween costume of 2012. In respect to the Gay Marriage Act, Ms. Jaclyn St. James will become Mrs. Jaclyn St. James. Did you think I would change my name for him? Please. I will be a blushing bride along with my groom and maid of honor. So there it is. Pictures will come soon after Halloween on my Facebook page or my website at www.jaclynstjames.weebly.com. If you're interested in this video or any of my other videos from past or present, again, you can go onto my website at jaclynstjames.weebly.com. Well, that wraps up another Coffee Time News segment. I hope that you all have a great week, and again, please remember to be out, be proud, and be gay. For Coffee Time News, I'm Jaclyn St. James. Have a great evening.